Drive-by Chapter 2. 3 television cameras watched us at the funeral. I could look over and see a reflection of myself in the camera lens. The last thing I wanted to see was the way my face looked at Jimmy's funeral. The local TV stations were helping to raise money for Mom to pay for Jimmy's funeral. I guess they thought that gave them the right to be in our faces. Mom wanted Jimmy to have a proper funeral. Roses and carnations filled the church and made the air too sweet to breathe. Strangers sent Jimmy flowers. Even some famous people did. I wish people had paid that kind of attention to him when he was alive. They would have liked Jimmy. Everyone did. He could make anyone laugh. I watched Mom. I didn't think she'd ever smile again. I knew I wouldn't. After the funeral, neighbors came to our house. They brought Jell-O salads and cold fried chicken and tried to make Mom feel better. Zev brought his chess set. He's always reading or playing chess. I don't think he had even thrown a baseball since his family came to the United States from Russia. "You want to learn how to play chess?" he asked. "No," I said. Mom always tried to make me play with him. I did once. Mumblety peg. I got in trouble for playing with a jackknife. Then I got in trouble for making Zev pull the peg out of the ground with his teeth. That's what the loser had to do in Mebblety Peg. Try to explain that to your mom. Zeb followed me into the kitchen. Casseroles and cakes lined the kitchen counter. I don't understand why people eat after funerals. "Do you want something to eat?" Zeb asked. "My mom says there's nothing better for a boy than that he should eat." Zeb's mom had brought over her baked potato pudding. Usually I can eat 3 helpings, but I didn't feel like eating without Jimmy calling me a sloppy pig. I went outside. Zev started to follow me. I turned at the door. "Zev, do you mind?" I asked. "Mind what?" he said. "I want to be alone." "My mom said you would need a friend to talk to," Zev said. I almost said, "Yeah, well, I don't see Gus here," but I stopped. Zev didn't have any friends. He wasn't funny and cool like Gus. Zev looked like he believed what his mom said about nothing being better for a boy than eating. He weighed as much as Gus and me together. "Not tonight," I said instead. I went outside and sat on a swing near the garage. Mina followed me outside and crawled on my lap. That's when loud music came like thunder down the alley. I didn't have to ask Mina if it sounded like the same music we heard the night Jimmy was killed. She sucked in air in a long sigh and pinched my arm. The music thumped my heart around inside my rib cage. A blue Oldsmobile rolled slowly down the alley toward us. Tires crunched over rocks and gravel. I hid Mina behind a bush, then I ducked inside the garage. I peeked out the dusty window. The car stopped. I couldn't breathe. My chest hurt so badly. My leg jumped all over with nerves. Lamar Callis sat in the passenger seat. Icebreaker Joe drove the car. The back car door opened. A guy wearing a baseball cap jumped out. He wore a bandana over his face like a bandit. He walked into the backyard. He reminded me of someone, but I couldn't think who. All of a sudden, he ran back to the car. His back was to me, so I couldn't tell if he had something in his arms or not. The tires grabbed the gravel and spun. The car sped away, throwing gravel all over the alley. A spray of pebbles pinged the window in front of me. I ran to tell Mina she could come out from behind the bush, but Mina was gone.